There's a particular kind of moment in television that catches you completely off guard. Not because something dramatic has happened, not because anyone has broken down in tears or stormed off set, but simply because the news itself feels so unexpectedly right that you almost have to stop and process it twice. That's exactly what many viewers experienced when word began spreading about Bradley Walsh's extraordinary new direction. Because here is a man who has, for decades now, become something close to a national institution, the kind of face you genuinely trust the moment it appears on your screen, and yet somehow, against all expectation, he's about to go somewhere none of us quite anticipated. Bradley Walsh is set to front a brand new series for Sky History, Out of This World, dedicated entirely to UFO sightings, alien encounters, and the kind of unexplained mysteries that exist somewhere between hard science and the deep, restless curiosity that lives in all of us. Hello. He won't just be presenting from a studio desk. He'll be traveling the world, investigating, asking the questions most television presenters wouldn't dare attach their name to. And something about that felt electric to the people watching. Because think about who Bradley Walsh actually is, beneath all the quiz show buzzes and the laughter and the Saturday night warmth. This is a man who began his working life as an apprentice jet engineer, then played professional football before injury ended that chapter, then somehow built himself into one of the most recognizable and beloved faces in British entertainment. Wikipedia, that kind of trajectory doesn't happen through comfort. It happens through someone who has always been willing to step into the unknown. So maybe the cosmos was always going to call eventually. What many viewers found genuinely fascinating, and what the conversation online seemed to keep returning to, wasn't just the announcement itself. It was the timing. Bradley had already dipped into this world last year with his Sky History documentary Bradley Walsh, Egypt's Cosmic Code, his deep dive into ancient history and its possible connections to something far beyond our ordinary understanding. Hello. Some audiences began wondering whether that first documentary was really a test, a quiet way of seeing whether Bradley and this subject matter could live together on screen without it feeling forced or gimmicky. The answer, it seems, was a resounding yes. There's something psychologically interesting about why Bradley Walsh works in this context in a way that, say, a more traditionally serious presenter might not. He brings something warmly human into spaces that could easily feel cold or alienating. You never feel lectured when he's on screen. You feel like you're sitting beside someone who is genuinely curious, someone who doesn't pretend to have all the answers and isn't embarrassed to admit that some things about this world remain beautifully, stubbornly unexplained. Sky has described the new series as blending scientific exploration with curiosity and humor, which is, when you think about it, a description that could have been written specifically for Bradley Walsh himself. Hello. Some people watching the coverage of this news noticed something quietly moving in it, too. Bradley Walsh has always been spoken about in terms of versatility and adaptability, someone whose ongoing relevance is a testament to his talent and his genuine connection with audiences. Pro news, but there's more to it than industry praise. It almost seemed, to many viewers, as though this next chapter represents something more personal. A man in his 60s choosing to chase wonder rather than settle into the comfortable familiar.